This is in depth, and I'm going to go into basically what I'm doing. As you can see right there, that is a chrome in black original Bill Lewis rattle trap. This is a bait that I really like any time that I am fishing in cold water because of how loud it is. Now, that is the original design of a lipless crankbait. They've modified them. They've made them a whole lot better in a lot of different situations. I'm not fishing any type of submergent vegetation in this video. This is strictly a flat with a mucky bottom. So I was flipping all those reeds that you can see in the background. I was fishing dirt shallow with a worm for about half a day, realized that mostly it was just small fish, and I needed to get away from what would be spawning or just about to spawn type places, move out and get a little bit deeper, closer to the river channel where there will be some pre-spawn fish staging. So that's basically what you have here. You have a couple isolated targets, lily pads in this video, and I'm just basically staying on that outside edge, keeping my boat in deep water, and I'm casting to isolated targets. So on a Florida lake like you have here, there's not a whole lot of places for the fish to stage. All it takes is one little isolated piece of cover, and that's where these fish were at. And this is what's gonna key me in on what I need to be doing the next day I get out on the water. Heads up, coming in, coming in, coming in. Whoa. Oh, these are the ones we were looking for. Look at that thing. That's like solid. All right, so as I'm unhooking this fish, I am formulating my game plan for the next time I get out on the water, and it's gonna be strictly pre-spawn type places. So anywhere you have a flat near deep water is going to be crucial, and I'm gonna stay off the bank. So anywhere there's reeds, I'm gonna stay out, and I'm gonna make long casts to places that should have fish pulling up. This is a hard thing to do. You're gonna fish a lot of spots, catch very few fish, but the places that you do find should have a bunch of fish and hopefully quality. So we are sitting in 10 feet of water here with a slow tapering flat. My bait is landing in about 3 feet of water, and it's key that I keep bottom contact with this bait. So I'm letting that bait sit, and as I pull it up off the bottom, one grabs it, but crucial to keep that bait deflecting off the bottom. You don't need grass, you don't need wood or lily pads, you just need that bait to be touching the bottom. Most of those fish are going to be relating to the bottom. Yeah. Whoa! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That'll work. You got it? Woo, that's got my heart beating a little bit.
It's a pretty fish, huh?
Almost 3 pounds. Almost 3 pounds? There's nothing to it. You think that's probably about 3 pounds.
What did it say?
284. So typically I don't get that excited for fish under 3 pounds, but on that lake, fishing with my dad, I can act like a clown every once in a while, and that's what you saw. So that spot showed us that there is quality there. We are gonna move on and go back to the place where we got bit the day before. And the upside of fishing in the pre-spawn is where you do get a bite, you can typically go and catch more fish. I think it was put this way that if one fish wants to be there in the pre-spawn, hundreds of fish want to be there. Now, the downside of the pre-spawn is you may fish a lot of spots and not catch anything. So right here, we're back to those isolated pads and we get a bite. There we go. Lipless crankbait. 1.25 pounds. There's a better look at the bait, a 1/2 ounce original Bill Lewis rattle trap in chrome and black. I like chrome anytime it is sunny and even on those cloudy days. I've caught some of the biggest bass I've ever caught first hour of the morning on a chrome lipless crankbait. But this is it. This is the same little general area that I just caught that bass in. I just fished down about 20 yards. There was one more isolated piece of cover, made the cast, caught the fish. In the water right there. It's not big at all. I just got him foul hooked. I got him hooked in the... Got him hooked weird. Felt big. Hey, throw right over to that. Throw right back to that. No, I just got bit off that. Another little, maybe a 14-incher.